Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Today is Monday, the 20th of May, and it looks like it might be a clouds coming down. Guys, hope you had an incredible weekend. You went out in some local establishments and live entertainment, and you bought local and you shop local. That's what it's all about, man. Little show about big things Monday to noon, lunchtime fun, and we got a great week of good stuff here for you guys. Every show is dedicated to the first responders. Mostly it's dedicated to people like you who take the time and watch the show. Whether you're watching it today during lunch or anytime you're watching it, anytime, we do appreciate it. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Monday, May 20th. Showtime. Let's go. Thank you, Dina Manzella from Seventh Heaven with that great intro. Guys, how you guys doing, man? This is good. Great to see all you. I hope you guys are having a good day, starting off with a great week. Let's get right to our sponsors, our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, supporting great places like Ace Hardware. That's right, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville. They got so many great things going on, but we got something going on that's only good for another 4 or 5 days, up until Thursday of May 23rd. So, guys, you want to know, you want to get a chance now that summer is here, and maybe you guys need a new grill. Well, I'm going to tell you how to get a new grill, helping out Ocean's Pit and helping out Almost Home for Dogs in Schaumburg off of Irving Park Road. It's very, very simple. This is how it's going to work. This Thursday, me and Laura Ocean will be at the Norwich location, Ace Hardware on Cumberland over there. And from 12 to 1, we'll be doing a live remote there, Ocean's Pit. Now, you guys know for the last couple months, we've been pushing for you guys we need to raise money for Almost Home Foundation. And by raising money, you guys get a chance to win a brand new Spirit Weber 210 series with all accessories. Now, with a couple steps we've been pushing now for the last month or so. So if you haven't done it yet, you still got a couple more days until Thursday, May 23rd. It's very simple. Now, you can go to the Norwich store and buy the raffle tickets there. You can actually show up the day of May 23rd, Thursday, before the show time and buy raffle tickets there. Or if you want to get the raffle tickets in right away, you need the Zelle. That's right, Zelle. If you have Zelle out there, to my lovely wife, Laura Ocean. Her cell phone number, which is 847-370-3370. And buy a raffle ticket that way. Put your name. Now, you can call that number and buy $5 worth of raffle tickets all you want to get your chance to win a Weber Series 210 grill plus all accessories. Now, folks, the good thing about it is you don't have to actually be there to win, but you do need to be there to make arrangements to pick up the grill if you win. Now, by the end of the hour that day on Thursday, May 23rd, we'll be pulling a winner. Maybe you can win that brand new Weber 210 series grill. And all the money we're going to make, ladies and gentlemen, all the money we have been making is going to the Almost Home Foundation for Dogs, Irving Park Road in Schaumburg. So let's help some pets. Get yourself a brand new grill. That's this Thursday live at the Norwich location, Ace Hardware off of Cumberland. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Our good friends from Ace Hardware. Again, we need to thank Melissa for that, Jackie, and we also want to thank Raffaello, of course. So, guys, oh boy, this is great. And now, since we're still talking about helping people and helping, maybe they can help you our good friends Mary Grievous. That's right. If you're looking at buying or selling a home, Mary Grievous is the right woman to use. That's right. The perfect real estate professional, whether you're putting your home on the market or looking for your dream home. Give her a call today. Now, she can help assist with buyers, sellers, for sale by owners, expired listings. Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. Call Mary at 630-688-1725 or go to mgrievousstark.com. That's starkre.com. And she can help you with that, folks. It's a very good deal. Our good friend Mary Grievous. Also, folks, Mary is also in charge of the Chicago Music Cruise 2025, which you guys all know is going to be happening March 22nd to March 30th, 2025. Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, Oasis of the Seas, Fort Lauderdale, Coco Key, Bahamas, Carousel, and what about Aruba? That's right. You can join us all on that wonderful ship with a lot of great food, stops, music. Hillbilly Rock Stars, the #1 country band in the city of Chicago. Mojo's Jukebox, my new rock band. How about Tony Ocean and the Main Event Band? And let's not forget Seventh Heaven, the ringleaders themselves. So call Mary at 630-688-1725. Ask her about the Chicago Music Cruise, or go to chicagomusiccruise.com and put in Tony Ocean, and they're going to help you out with all your needs. I'm excited about that. It's a good thing. That's Mary Grievous. All right, folks. So we're talking about cruises. We're talking about this. We're talking about buy local, shop local. We're talking about fun and excitement. Let's find out who's watching us today on a beautiful Monday, the 20th of May. Albert, what's up, buddy? That's right. My good buddy Ronnie B. Elvis celebrating a birthday today. Pat Lenzini, how you doing? Kathy, Memorial Day, my good buddy Dennis, how you doing? Richard, yo, what a great fundraiser. Yeah, it's great, Pat. All everybody needs to do is buy a raffle ticket. It's that simple. Nina, how you doing, my friend? And thank you guys for tuning in on a beautiful Monday. Now, guys, also one more sponsor for this first part of the show, and we like to welcome back our good friends from you know what? I'm in a good mood today. I'm a little jumpy, but I'm in a good mood. I don't know what it is. Airtight windows we're talking about. That's right, folks. Doing it right with Airtight. It's that very simple. It's that time of season, folks, for windows and sidings. If you're looking for a new window and you want to do it right with Airtight. For honesty and quality, dependability, do it right with Airtight. Serving the Chicagoland for over 35 years. Do it right with Airtight. Give Louis Pipes a call at 708-788-5000 and tell him you need some window sidings, and tell him Ocean's Pit sent you, and they can help you out, get you a great deal doing it right with Airtight. All right, we had an incredible weekend. So much stuff's going on this past weekend, and I hope, now with everybody being out and outside the spring, and everybody's out doing their thing. Lilia, how you doing? Michelle, what's up, my dear friend? So let me also remember, guys, tomorrow is Twisted Tuesday with Carol Brandolino. So make sure you tune in and have some fun with me and my good friend Carol Brandolino. Wednesday, my co-host will be Jerry James, returning back to the pit. And Thursday, Laura Ocean will be in the house. Of course, we're going to be live at, like I said, the Norwich Ace Hardware for getting the chance to win that grill. There's Mary right now. First of all, let's start off by a great Friday that we had at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. And I want to thank Daryl Armenstad, the professor, on that one. Very good. And for you guys for showing up. Also, I want to thank my good friend Mary Grievous for being there. And my buddy Jeff, the guys work with Seventh Heaven. Of course, Mary, you guys all know her. So thank you guys for coming out. We really do appreciate and seeing all the guys there. So Daryl, he did a great job. Now, Saturday, we were at Bellagio in Roselle to a sold-out show. Berto and the staff are at a great time. I want to thank Nina there. Thank you guys, Sal and all the boys. It was great seeing Carol Minotti there, Robin Snyder. It was great seeing my friend Debbie there. All you guys that showed up. Mikey Wright, Mikey D, thank you for showing up, buddy. But the band was over the top. I want to thank Double T, Tony Toto, and Danny Ramundi. Great time, great show. Thank you, guys. We're back there at Bellagio on June 1st. And then Sunday, folks, in the morning, my buddy's in town from New York City. My buddy Donnie Biaggi, Donnie Drama. and he was in town. He went to have dinner at Gigi's over there in Burr Ridge, and so I didn't get a chance to see him at one of my gigs. But Sunday morning, I got up and I was going to the Rosemont flea market, but because of the concert that they had there, the parking was brutal. The lines to get to the parking, so I said, "Hell with it." And I just called down. He said, "We're going to meet for breakfast." So I called my buddy Russ, my buddy Mikey Cigar. I called my buddy Sal in the morning, try to find out where's a good breakfast place in the Oak Brook area. So a place called Simon's was actually on Roosevelt Road in Villa Park, which is close. So I went there and I met Donnie and his lovely lady, and they came out. It was very nice, and we had some birthday breakfast for him because he was going to go watch the Cubs with his daughter, and then before they go back to Connecticut, New York. Well, thank you, Mary Joanne. How you doing? Hope you're Pina. I hope you're doing well. Anyway, so Donnie, it was his birthday, so I got him a couple little things here or there, but he's always such a great guy. Donnie's a good buddy, works for the Yankees scoreboard, and he was nice enough to get me one of these, which is actually real. It's not a fugazi. I actually posted it. This actually happened at Yankee Stadium, and a beautiful banner, which we will put up. So thank you so much for that, Donnie Biaggi. You are the best. And then, of course, you know how much I love cigar smoking, and you know how much I love the New York Knicks, even though they lost John Starks, one of the greatest New York Knick ever. Another box. Now, he got me a box last time, and he did it again, and he had it signed. So again, another boxes of Johnny Starks cigars, number 3. So thank you, Donnie Drama, and I'm glad you had a good time for your birthday in Chicago, buddy, and have a safe trip home back to New York. So we had a lot of stuff going on there tonight. No, since I didn't get a chance to take my mom out for Mother's Day because I was out of town, we're going to take her out to dinner tonight. Me, my sister Tanya, and my wife Laura. We're going to take my mom out for a little Chinese dinner over there at New Star in Elmwood Park on North Avenue. She likes that. And it looks like it's going to start pouring rain. Thunderstorm is hitting. We have to have the pool guy here today, but it looks like that might not happen now because of the rain. And now we got a busy week coming up, folks, and let's get to some busy stuff that we need to talk about. Busy week. Tomorrow morning, I'll be up early, bright early, going to Sugar Grove, Illinois. My buddy Johnny Norman, of course, from Mojo's Jukebox, and we're going to do some fishing. I'm going to get there at 6 a.m. And so we got to get some fishing done because by 10:30, 10:30 starts getting hot, and once it gets hot, the fish do not bite, so it's useless. So we're going to do it the first thing in the morning. Now, yesterday we helped get the pool ready for the guy, me and Tony, and of course, first we drained it out, the water out of the pool. And then there's still a lot of leaves. If you guys own a pool, you kind of know all the shit you have. And you have to get some water ready so when the pool guy comes, they'll be ready to do. Well, of course, we had a lot of leaves in there stuck inside the drape thing, whatever you call it. So my bright idea was let's both get in the pool, which had a little bit of water, but a lot of dirty water with leaves and stuff like that. And let's pick the bag up and throw it over the side. Wasn't going to work, folks. Bright idea. So me and here we are, and Tony sitting, my son Tony, our son Tony, sitting in this water here with filth, and thinking that we're smart. My thought, 2 guys pick it up, didn't work. So the problem is, so we cut the bag, and then the water from the lift, the stuff, the tarp in front would be going back into the pool. The problem is, so are the leaves and all the dirt and all the other stuff. So once we just said, hell with it, we cut it all, we picked the tarp off, threw it back to the side, over the side, and now we're stuck in the pool, and there's leaves still in there. So with a shred thing, the thing that picks up the leaf picker up or whatever you call it, I don't know what it was. So here I am pulling leaves out into the side, into a bucket, slip my back, everything is killing me. Then, but the funniest part of it all, Kathy, it was great seeing you Friday, too, and thank you so much for the beautiful gift for Callan. You are a sweetheart, and Nina, thank you. We thank me and Laura. Thank you so much, Kathy, and it was great seeing you. Also, Debbie, too, thank you for the lovely gift for our my stepson, of course, Callan, my little son, my grandson. But I'm just looking right now. I got a little confused here. It is pouring cats and dogs right now, coming down pretty hard. Anyway, so once I'm inside the pool, Tony got out of the pool. Once I'm inside the pool, now I'm 60. I mean, I'm 60, going to be 62 this year. I realized I couldn't get out of the pool. You want to laugh, folks? I couldn't get out of the pool. That's the funniest thing in the world. I go, Tony, I can't get out. So me and him are laughing. I got myself in, never thinking how I'm going to get out. Now he pushed himself. He got himself out of the pool. So we had to get the stairs that are in there. And that I finally got out, and I was wiped. It's pouring here. Cats and dogs, Albert, pouring. So that's why we got out, because I was done. Laid back down, back was out. I was out for the rest of the night. So a little crazy. Yeah, it's pouring like crazy. We're supposed to have the pool guy here today to start to clear. It looks like that's not going to happen. Anyway, so let me tell you about the week that we got, folks, for live entertainment. And it's a busy week because you guys probably taking off early. People are going away for Memorial Day. Afternoon, Carol. It was great seeing you. And Dan on Saturday night at Bellagio. Guys, thank you so much for showing up. All right, so this Wednesday, if you love great New York style food and New York style pizza, one spot you're going to find in Illinois that will do that. It's all New York food. We're talking about Little Pop's New York style pizzeria. We're going to be there this Wednesday in Lisle. That's a 6 o'clock, me and Jerry Jams. That is good. Kathy, how you doing? Jeremy, what's up, my buddy? Vince from Monday? Yeah, so that's Wednesday in Lisle, New York style Pop's Pizza, Little Pop's. And it's all, you walk in, it's all Yankee stuff, Met stuff, Jet stuff, Ranger stuff. It's all New York stuff. I've never seen a place like this in Chicago that's all New York. The FAA has issued a ground stop on O'Hare due to the thunderstorms. So there you go, folks. If you're going to be flying anywhere, it looks like the FAA has issued a ground stop at O'Hare. So nobody's going anywhere. It looks like Donnie Drama might still be stuck here in Chicago. I think he was supposed to fly out to New York, back to Chicago, back to Connecticut today. So thank you, Mary, for that. All right, so that's where we're going to be. Little Pop's Pizzeria, New York style pizza. It's fantastic. We'll be there on Wednesday. There's Ronnie B. There's the birthday boy. Happy birthday. As Elvis would say, hey, baby, happy birthday. Anyway, that is going to be on Wednesday. Now, Thursday, me with Ryan Lewis. What's up, my brother? Me, Jerry Jams, and the incomparable Lisa P. will be at Positano's in Oak Brook. Friday, me and Double T returning to Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg. Saturday, folks, we're going to be playing Taverna on Division in Melrose Park. Now, folks, if you never been there, it's voted the #1 patio in the suburbs of Chicago. That's the great Taverna on Division. Greg and Jennifer do an incredible job, and that patio makes you feel like you're out in Boca or Florida or Naples somewhere. It's beautiful. That show is this Saturday, Taverna on Division, me and Double T, 8 o'clock. And then Sunday, hello, Holly Mary, how you doing? This Sunday, for Memorial Day weekend, we're going to be at the Thirsty Parrot in Lake Como, Lake Geneva, this Sunday from 1 to 5. Me, Danny Raimondi, and Double T, Tony Toto from 1 to 5. And then at 6:30, I have another party for my good friends from Gulo International. Well, I'll be hooking up with Jerry Jams over there. Go Rangers is absolutely right. So it's a busy week, and I know you guys probably got a lot of stuff planned out there because of the holiday. But it's going to be fun. Thirsty Parrots, nice being back in Lake Geneva area, folks. And I'm off actually on Memorial Day. So hopefully if the weather's nice, the pool will be open. I'll be just kicking back with my cigar, a couple cocktails, and hopefully some family, and have some fun for Memorial Day. So that's what we're hoping for, good weather. Kim, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so that's, crazy, right? Crazy stuff. We had graduations, and we know we have a lot of graduations, right? Happening this week or the next 2 weeks. My good friend Lisa P. Speaking of Lisa P., Lisa's going to be with us Thursday at Positano's. Congratulations to her daughter that graduated from nursing school. So congratulations to all the graduates out there. And, of course, my good friend Lisa P's daughter. Jeremy, everyone enjoyed the holiday weekend. Thanks for all the veterans and past and present. Well, that's very important there, Jeremy. Thank you so much for that. Fantastic food at the great time. They have, Dennis, the food next door is Legends Restaurant. So Legends is right here. Thirsty Parrot's right here. So if you go to the Parrot, you can order just booze. And then Legends is right here. So they have waitresses that help you. So it's great food, a lot of fun. So hope you can join us at Lake Geneva this Sunday. Jill from Indiana, how you doing? My friend Kathy, Nashville is in the house. Patrice, great seeing you, my dear friend, on Saturday at Bellagio. We appreciate it. Also, it's Armed Forces Day. So thank you for everybody who fought for our country. We appreciate it very much, the men and women in uniform. Also, speaking of thunderstorms, how about that horrible storm that struck Houston, Texas? Horrible out there. There is Angela watching all the way from Fishers, Indiana. Well, there you go, Angela. Thank you so much. Ryan, Knicks did have a great season. We'll get to that very shortly in the hour here. But the big thunderstorms and tornadoes that hit Houston, Texas, with all the damage, anybody out there, I hope everybody was okay and safe. This weather, man, I'm telling you, it is just crazy. So very, very important. Today is also happy Constitution Day for the country of Norway. So we're hitting everything today. Everything's happening today, right? God bless. Also, happy 2-year anniversary to our son, Tony and Ange. Celebrating 2 years. They're getting married in January of next year. So, good way to go. Speaking of the New York Knicks, Game 7 against the Pacers, which are a tough team. They were close, very close. 130 to 119 it was. I thought the Knicks were going to make a comeback, but the problem with the Knicks were, folks, they were damaged. They had no bench. Everybody was hurt. If all their star players were healthy, the Knicks would have went to the next series. They would have been in the big game, and that's what I feel bad for. So I haven't seen any cicadas yet, Jill. Have not seen any by us. Mara, I still have friends with no power, missed by 15 miles. Scarier than shit, my friend Mara from Texas. I'm glad you're okay, Mara, and I hope your friends all get power and stuff. Horrible, horrible. Angela, congratulations to your Pacers. It is what it is. My Knicks lost, but it was a great season. Your Pacers would have lost if my Knicks were healthy. That's all there is to it. Case closed. They had no bench. They had no relief. These starters were playing the whole game. Thibodeau busting their butt to try to make it win. But congratulations to the Indiana Pacers. We still have the New York Rangers that are ready for hockey, and it looks like they're going to be doing a good job. Holy roly, Joey Spins. Congratulations, Joey, on Oceans Club. Making a little ching-ching on the racetrack over there, huh? Good for you, pal. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. So my Knicks lost. It was sad, but they have a great season, and they will be back again next year. We were talking about the oldest living president last week, still Mr. Jimmy Carter, former President Jimmy Carter, but now at the age of 99 years old, he's in bad shape. We don't know how much longer he's going to be around, since we were talking about that last week. Yeah. Also, I've been, trying to find stuff to watch on TV. It's hard for me. And I stumble on stuff like late after it's already been popular. You know what I mean? Then I find it and I tell my buddies about it. And they say, hey, that show's been on for years. I just got into Netflix with Ozark. Wow. Fantastic. Justin Bateman, Laura Linney, great cast, great TV show. I'm on still season 1, I think, towards the end. But Ozark, very good on Netflix. I've been watching that. Go Rangers, Spins. You're absolutely looking forward to seeing you a couple times this week, Joey. It'll be good. I talked to Hardcore Italians. Michael's going to see me this weekend, too. So it's great to see my good buddies from Hardcore Italians this weekend. Looking forward to it. My friend Larry and Christine Gilgorich, hope I'm pronouncing you guys right, 28 years married. Congratulations, you guys. Double T, wherever you are, buddy. I'm thinking of you. Love you, pal. All right. So also congratulations to Vito and Tina and Josie, of course. Placentinos, folks, they're the ones that run the Josie Awards in Nashville. They just opened up a brand new restaurant in Medina, Tennessee. Italian food should be great. Looking forward to it. Karen, how you doing? Happy Monday. Welcome to Ocean's Pit. Couple things now, real fast, guys. Also, Hollywood star Albie Coleman has passed away this past weekend. Remember him in Tootsie. He was played in so many great TV shows and movies. He has passed away, so our prayers go out to the Coleman family. All right, couple things. Oh, National Cherry Cobbler Day. I don't think I've ever had cobbler before. I don't even know what it is. So I never had it before. Don't care for it. Let's talk about a couple things. When you borrow something, everybody in the world has borrowed something. Excuse me. You borrowed something. Me borrow a cigarette. Now, when someone said, I want to borrow something, borrow your chainsaw, borrow your cigarette, borrow a lawnmower, whatever, borrow something. How many times do you actually give it back, number one? But if you borrow a gallon of milk, let's say, you should bring back the milk. Or if you borrow a cigarette, how many times do you think that person gives back the cigarette? Now, the only thing that I remember when people get back is money. Hey, can I borrow $10? Usually you would pay this something back. Nothing in life is forever, Dennis. Oh, Lorraine, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Yeah, so a joint. Can I borrow a joint? There you go. Can I borrow that book to read? How many times do you bring back that book? Or remember back in the day when they'd come, your neighbors would come, can I borrow a cup of sugar or a cup of flour? Do you actually come back with a cup of flour or a cup of sugar? I don't know. Can I borrow that jacket? And how many times you give back that jacket? Oh, see, there you go. Ollie Bowles is in the house. What a great entertainer. Ollie, I hope you're doing well, my brother. Go see my buddy Ollie Bowles, great entertainer. Kathy, money. Well, we know about money. Sometimes, can I borrow a 10? Can I borrow 5 when you get it back? Most of the time, people will give back that money. Never borrow anybody money with the exception of getting it back. Good point, Richard. Good point. But the point is, hey, can I borrow a cup of sugar? Back in the day, do they actually? I don't know if my mom ever got that sugar back. Can I get a piece of gum from you? It's not borrowing a piece of gum. That's right. The New York Yankees destroyed the White Sox. Thank you again for that, Ryan. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, can I borrow a cup of sugar? I always wonder if they ever got that. Can I borrow a glass of water? I don't know if that works. Very, very important. Yeah, some stuff you learn. Another thing I also notice about when it got really warm this weekend when you guys were out. I've seen people. The bad thing, again, I'm talking about when it gets warm. That means people take off. They start wearing less clothes. I'm telling you, I went into Home Depot, and I went to Walmart, I went to wherever, a couple places, and I'm telling you, there's people out there that should not be taking any clothes off. Oh, you see the nails come over the sandals, like the lunch hooks that come over that they didn't trim it because they just, it got warm and they took their socks. Some of the men out and some of the women with some of the shorts and the pants coming out over it and the gut over here. Oh my God. But how people leave the house is mind-boggling to me. I got a 10.5 today. Well, there you go. Dennis got sunburned. So you ever noticed that? Thank you, Ollie. I appreciate it. Peter Prado, what's up, my brother? Well, thank you. Again, guys, we need to thank you all for the texts and emails and phone calls for our grandson, Callan. Anthony Moriarty. Nina and Eric are doing well. So, of course, the family is scrambling to get there to spend some time with them. But they're doing very good. And we're still jumping for joy over here at the household. So again, thank you very much. Yeah, right, Pina, you guys see that. You see the guys, they don't think about, because it got warm so fast that they're not preparing to you figure you'd cut the toenails because you got the socks to cover them, but then you see this like, oh, gee. And then you go through Walmart, people, it's like, oh, It's like a zoo. Now, listen, we've all been it. We've all ran out sometimes. We've all ran out sometimes, like got out of the house not thinking maybe what you got on or something like that. I'm sure that happens. I know I've done that myself a few times. But when it gets warm, you can't cover that shit up, and then, right. Something to think about. Lunchtime. It's lunchtime, please. Thank you, boy. Good one. Good one. I just thought I'd throw that out there, folks. Hey, top 10 actors. The top most expensive paid actors. Number 4, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, makes, wow, look at that, 16 million. No, he makes 1 million, sorry, 1.2 million a movie, The Rock. Jason Statham, he's a great actor. 8 million he makes. Tom Cruise makes $20 million a film. Another actor who's making a lot of money, $26 billion. Palestinians are making $26 billion. Don't they own a full-length mirror, Carol? I don't think they do. Lots of those women dressed like they're in their 20s. And right. And there's another thing, too. Well, you know what? To some degree, I got to admire some of these people who don't care. They feel that comfortable with their bodies that they go out like that. Hey, God bless them. To that point. For that point, I admire them. The other point, they have to watch it is a different story, It is what it is. Great to be materialized in love with beauty. Good point. There's my good buddy, Danny Mazzi in the house. Buy local, shop local with our good friends from Armando's Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. And Mike and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. Yeah, so I admire them for going out and not caring what they look like and what they wear, because some of them are heavy or whatever it is, and they don't care. They don't give a shit. So I give them credit for that. I admire they have the courage to do that. But then you have to admire the fact that, whoa, look yourself before you leave the house. And some of the dogs, the dogs are better dressed, to be honest with you. The dogs look better with that heat. God, I tell you. Crazy as it is, you're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. I hope you're having a great day. It started pouring, now it's stopped. There is no rain here by us today. So far. All right, let's get to some headlines. I'm in a good mood. I hope you guys are too. It's fun. It's sad the way this world is. There's Louis Pipes. We were just talking about my good friend from Airtight Windows, doing it right with Airtight. That's right, buddy. And I'm glad to welcome Lou back again. Like I said, I mentioned at the top of the hour, and I'll mention it again, Airtight Windows. If you're looking for new windows and you want it done right, let's do it right with Airtight. For honesty, quality, independence, let's do it right with Airtight. Serving the Chicagoland for over 35 years. Do it right with Airtight. My buddy Lou, 708-788-5000. Louis Pipes, tell him Tony O sent you. Maybe we'll see Lou over there at Positano's this Thursday to sing a few. Anyway, it's on and off thunderstorms in Lake Geneva. Yeah, it was pouring here just for really hard. But like they said, the FAA stopped the flights at O'Hare. Thank you, Mary, for that, because of the weather and the thunderstorms coming. It's getting to the point now. A lot of climate stuff has been happening, right? All right. Did you see some of the weapons that they got that were found at DePaul University? Weapons, traps found at a protest camp with some of the images a university posted to support its decision to clear the squad. Unbelievable. Guns, knives, a whole bunch of different stuff. If you've seen some of this stuff that they took from DePaul University, it's scary. It's mind-boggling, the stuff that they found here. And then there's traps and stuff. So people, wow. It's sad. It's frightening because these are the younger kids going to school here. This is the future of our country. Right, Lorena? Wow. Wow is actually an understatement. I love this quote. No one has enough memory to be a successful liar. A murderer will kill you. A thief will steal from you. But you'll never know where you stand with a liar. Now that's tough. I mean, unfortunately, it's true in life. I mean, it's pretty clear and simple. It's all black and white there. A murderer will kill you. A thief will rob from you. But where do you stand with a liar? That's a tough one. We're gonna be thinking about that all day long. Yeah, Carol, it stopped. It stopped raining here in the Elk Grove area, but it was coming down pretty hard. These projects are they're being sponsored by somebody. You're absolutely right. How about some exciting news? Chef Bayless, Rick Bayless. I used to love his TV show. You know, he's a cook and does a lot of stuff with Mediterranean stuff and Spanish food and Mexican food. He does a great job. I guess he's got a new place to be opening soon in Skokie. Chef Rick Bayless, considered a new Loop restaurant, is talking. He's taking his in Skokie. The Westfield Old Orchard. So very good food. I know. I think there's a couple of them already. I think in Chicago. I think there's one in the city that I know of. Dealing with a two-face. There you go, Albert. You got to watch out for those two faces. And you know, with everything going on in this world, we're talking about the protesting in college and all the crap that's going on with our government and the migrants and all this shit. And the sex trafficking and all this crap. And then what about this thing we talk about on this show, and you guys talk about, you hear about it all the time, bullying, whether it's online, whether it's in person. That's got to be, I mean, I just can't imagine. Here's poor, this is in Indiana. So Kara, I think, was out there, our friends listening from Indiana. An Indiana 10-year-old boy dies by suicide after school bullying. Rest in peace, Sammy Terush, a fourth grader, died after emotional and physical bullying at the Indiana school. His father said, "I just want him to never be forgotten." A 10-year-old boy commits suicide because of the bullying he takes. Where is there justice in this world? How is this world fair? Nobody should be getting bullied no matter what age. But a 10-year-old boy, you need a picture of this kid? Look at that. How many are out there getting it done every day? Men and women, kids, school. Nobody says nothing. Oh, it's just a phase. You'll get over it. Oh, it's just kids being kids or whatever. That's a bunch of crap. Carol Brandolino, what's up, my dear friend? I hope you're well. You can see me and Carol tomorrow here on Twisted Tuesday. It is sad, Kathy. Cute kid. And there's a lot of people in this world going through that, and they're afraid to talk, even though there's help. There's help out there. Some people just don't know where to go. Schools need to do more, but what do? What can they do these days? Teachers can't do shit anymore. My teacher, you get in trouble? Whack. Call the parents? My parents would be pissed off. Probably these parents these days, oh, it's just the kids. They're just, it's something they're going through because they're busy going to their country clubs or they're busy doing their other things. Or then you have the mom and dad, they're just single parents, can't much, whatever, you know what I mean? Working 3 jobs, they're not really paying attention. Let's give the kids some video games and you'll be quiet, leave them alone. Not only is that poor boy gone, and the whole family, the whole school, everybody, and no parent should have to go through that. No parent should have to bury any kids at 10 years old. If I could take my granddaughters out of school, I would. I worry about my daughter and granddaughters with the trafficking. The world has become so evil. Oh, my God. Where do you go with this? Move the bully to a special school. You know where the bullying starts? It starts at home with mom and dad. That's where it starts. To give these kids the power to do this, it's got to be coming from somewhere. I just don't think kids grow up and just decide to be bullies. They go for the weak guy that might be small, or the girl that might be heavy, or they don't have the right clothes on, or they're, maybe the haircut's not right, or maybe they got, you know, just easy targets. Oh, there you go, Carol. Kids who had glasses back then when we were growing up. Oh, look at those funny glasses. It's a sad world. Let's switch to some other things here. Mancow Mueller, whether you like him or not. Rod Sterling. Imagine a man that is so hated that 80,000 people show up to see him in the Democratic state of New Jersey. Former President Donald Trump. It's a Democratic state. He's hated so much that 80,000 people show up to support him. It's like the stories are up and down, up and down. Good stories, bad stories, funny stories, pop up. That's what it's like with an hour. If I talked about only just the bad stuff on this, you might as well just turn on the news. That's all you hear. But you don't hear what's really going on in this world. That's the scary part. Let's go to Maxwell Street. You guys remember Maxwell Street Market? You go there and get the fake jackets and whatchamacallit. I used to love that as a kid. NBC Chicago, the iconic Maxwell Street Market, will make its triumphant return to its original home later this month. That would be at the end of May, coming up this week, right? Go to NBCChicago.com. Chicago Maxwell Street Market to return the original site for the first time in 30 years. Maxwell Street. How cool is that? How cool is that? You always found something. Some fugazi you would find there, right? You know what's another thing? Imagine late in your life, guy or girl, you're at work, or you're out at a restaurant, or wherever it is. Someone walks to your table, or someone knocks on your door, or you get that phone call. Say, hi, is this Jimmy, Rosie, whatever? Hi, Dad. Do you imagine getting a call from somebody or someone coming to a restaurant and find out that you were a kid, you have a kid somewhere? I can't imagine what people must think when that happens. And they're like 30 or 40 years old, or they're older, and they decide to introduce themselves. I don't know. I think I know two people that's happened to. I won't mention names, but I know that's happened to two people where they actually, came to his house. Imagine that. Or that's just one story. Interesting. Anything's possible, Albert, right? How about this? I didn't know. Okay, here's another story from NBC Chicago. I didn't know if he was going to be mad at me or cuss me out, and I would have been okay with that. She placed her son for adoption 18 years ago, and they had a chance to encounter themselves in a Walmart. Bad enough what happens in Walmart. Now you have to bump into somebody that you gave up a kid, and you bump into each other. And sometimes, like this particular story, they embraced each other. But then you'd have some people out there that might be a little bitter. Why did you get rid of me? The crazy world we live in. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Let's get right to another great sponsor, my good buddy Sal from Deutsch Power Center, folks, serving the construction and diesel industry in the last 100 years. Our good friends from Deutsch Power System. Call Sal at 224-26-6550. And let's not forget my good buddy from Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. Carmela and Anthony from Rosemont, 773-999-7888. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things here. Monday, the 20th of May. This is Memorial Day weekend. coming up. I don't know how many you guys out there are you going to go traveling? I tell you, is anybody going out of town? Is anybody doing anything? I don't know. Let's see. I'm asking a question, you guys. Anybody do you know that's leaving town for the holiday weekend? Now, I'm working, of course. I'm not leaving town, but is anybody actually picking up and maybe going to Lake Geneva or going to Florida or going somewhere for the holiday? Anybody that's listening today? Anybody taking a trip, or you guys might still be out of town? Let's see. Is anybody going? Ryan's going to be cooking, if the weather is right. So who's leaving? Who's leaving town for Memorial Day weekend? Anybody? Because remember, that was a day when we were kids. Well, our parents never left, but all my friends left. They all left to Florida, whatever they did. They took off, they went on a trip, they went somewhere, going to Lake Geneva for the weekend. Carol's staying local. A lot of my friends I know are going up to Lake Geneva, which is going to be a madhouse, which is going to be a lot of fun for Memorial Day. And, hopefully we got some nice weather, because usually on the holiday it rains. And Ohio, this is from the Fox News Milwaukee. An Ohio man celebrating his 21st birthday. 21st, let's go to Las Vegas. Oh, get a stripper, whatever it is. You're 21. Go gamble some money. But this particular Ohio man celebrating his 21st birthday in Las Vegas, he had a most unforgettable trip. He hits a jackpot for $362,000 at 21 years old. Hits a jackpot in Las Vegas on his 21st birthday. We used to go camping every Memorial Day, and it would rain on every single time, right, Richard? General, how you doing, my good friend? 5 built-in swimming pools where I live, live bands. Oh, there you go. Well, that's nice over there, too. What I like about sometimes, you can see that probably every weekend where you live. When you were Memorial Day, a lot of times you might want to go do something different. Some people do that, but we have a pool. We're going to be home. I'm not leaving anywhere. But besides, I also have to work. So, but there's some people that you take off and do that. Yeah, absolutely. Right? 21st birthday, $362,000 on a lottery. Here's something I didn't know. And maybe Albert, since you're a giant Beatle fan, or anybody out there know. Billionaires. There's a bunch of billionaires, right? With all the great musicians and the history of England or British or Europe, I thought maybe Elton John. I thought maybe Sting, Paul Collins. I don't know. You're thinking The Who, the Stones. No, there's only, how about this? According to WGN-TV, Paul McCartney, or better yet, Sir Paul McCartney, is Britain's first billionaire musician, according to the Rich List. Paul McCartney, Sir Paul, the very first billionaire with a B. Billionaire musician. Wow. Johnny Garini, I hope you're doing well. I hope your daughter Sarah had a good birthday, and I hope you had a good one, my brother. Looks like maybe next Tuesday. See if you're available next Tuesday, Johnny. Not this Tuesday, next Tuesday. We got to hook up for some lunch. Anyway, the only billionaire musician ever, Sir Paul McCartney. And according to this, looks like it just happened, because Paul McCartney is Britain's first billionaire musician, according to the annual Rich List. Man, I thought for sure Jagger or the Stones, maybe combined. But remember, Paul's got all those Beatle rights and everything like that, the songs and everything. So I don't know. Speaking of Milwaukee again, if you're looking for a job in the Wisconsin-Milwaukee area or somewhere close to Wisconsin near Milwaukee, despite months of hiring problems, Milwaukee County Parks is less than half full of lifeguards. There you go, Albert. Thank you for that. Boyd said it's because Beyonce recorded Blackbird. There you go. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly why it happened, Boyd. Very good one. Uh, yes, Taylor Swift is, but Robert, this is we're talking about in Britain. Paul McCartney is the first billionaire in Britain. In Britain. Next Tuesday works. Text me. You got it, Johnny. We'll do that. Um, Albert, this is his wealth. $1.3 billion, Sir Paul McCartney. This is the first musician in British in England. Very, very, very cool. Yeah, that is wow. Lifeguards. Imagine that job. Well, like in Milwaukee can't find them. I'm sure everybody's looking for work. And speaking of people looking for work, what about this? Fox X Walmart is laying off hundreds of employees at its campus offices. Now, this is in the Wisconsin area, Milwaukee, as well as relocating many remote employees. This is in the Milwaukee area in Wisconsin. How bad is it that Walmarts are getting rid of people, laying off people? Every time I go to the one over by us, it is swamped all the time in there. Even I go there in the morning, the place is packed all the time. WGN Morning News. If you once were an owner of the iPhone 7 or its larger sibling, the iPhone 7 Plus, you could qualify for a piece of the $35 million settlement Apple has agreed to pay out. Do you own one? An iPhone 7 Plus or an iPhone 7? If I were you, I'd look at WGNTV.com and put in Apple iPhone settlement and see if you qualify for that. Interesting stuff. I said this to my wife. I don't think she looked at it yet. Never know. Due to his last store and copyright ownership, so much of his invested in. Good point, Albert. Good point. We got some other stuff coming up, too. We got a busy week, like we said, folks, but we got a couple other things coming up. The 29th, next Wednesday, we'll be going back to Cucina Rustica in Cary. Now, if you've never been there, they open up the whole street, and they're making it a giant street festival. And we're going to be there next Wednesday, 6 o'clock. Me and Jerry Jams at Cucina Rustica in Cary. Next Thursday, Tony Ocean and Diva Montel will be at Are We Live. Now, this was my regular date there. They tried to get Diva in there. They couldn't fit her in until late summer, so they figured, how about doing a show together? I think it's her birthday weekend, so it'll be our band as well as Diva's band on the 30th of May at Are We Live in Burr Ridge, right next to Capri. That's going to be a great, great night, so hope you guys can come out. Also, June 1st, back to Villaggio in Roselle. June 15th, we're going to be at Forget About It Vineyard and Winery in beautiful Galena, Illinois. It's a gorgeous place to go. They got some appetizers, great wine. There's a dinner show package. There's also a lawn seat package. So look at Forget About It Vineyard Winery, Saturday, June 15th with Tony Ocean. It'll be a lot of fun. And also Ocean's Rap Pack will be at the Lyric Theater June 8th in McHenry, Illinois. We're excited about that. And then teaming up with Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones, November 13th, that's going to be at the Tivoli Theater in Downers Grove. I know it's a little far away, but those tickets are already been on sale. Diva is fantastic, Herbie, and I hope you're doing well, my brother. Hope you're doing well, you and the family. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. It will be me and Diva next Thursday at Are We Live. ABC Chicago, St. Christopher has issued an educational and spiritual beacon in the south suburbs for a century. St. Christopher's Church celebrates 100 years of Mythalonian School. Congratulations. Anything to last that long is very good, right? Because you don't see that too much anymore. Oh, look at this. You see the movies that come out, and there's always that sign. There's language and violence and this and sex and blah, 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 blah. Well, they never had it before on Goodfellas. Now AMC, if you're watching Goodfellas. If you watch it on AMC, you're going to get a lot of commercials anyway. So why even waste your time? They cut everything out of that movie. So on demand it, watch it, go out and buy it. Because right now they have that big thing now when the movie, right before the movie starts now with due to this, due to that. What's the exact word? This film includes language and or cultural stereotypes that are with today's standards, politically correct. and may offend some viewers. They never used to have it on for that particular movie. This, according to the New York Post. Talking about, hey, what's up, Packy? Angelo's in the house. This is interesting. Wow, I wonder why P. Diddy wasn't charged for beating a woman senseless, senseless on camera. Remember when that happened in 2016? Nothing happened to P. Diddy. You know why? Because his best friend, Obama, was president of the United States. I can't remember why nothing happened to him. Wow. I guess it's who you know. One last thing, folks. Give it up. Kudos to Florida. Give it up. Kudos to Florida. I love this. Florida schools are forcing students to stand during the national anthem. That's what I'm talking about. The United States of America. If you support this, please like and share. And I did. So kudos for Florida. Kudos for Florida. Make the kids stand up for the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance and do it for the United States of America, the greatest country in the world, even though it's screwed up right now. And there will be a change in November. But between that, this is where this starts. That's what we have to do. Yes, I'm watching the Rangers tomorrow night, too. I mean, they try changing everything, right? Everything is politically correct. How about this? This was by the great Ted Nugent. By the great Ted Nugent. Whether you like him or not, gotta love it. There's when you're wrong. And I'm going to tell you when you're wrong. That a Blackfeet chief drawn by a Blackfeet artist approved by the Blackfeet Nation is considered offensive to white people, the Washington Redskins. It was approved by the nation, and they still pulled it out. Because the white people are offended, but not the actual people, like the Aunt Jemima, when they took her off. The family was making money from that. They had no problem with it. No, just the white people. One last thing I want you guys to realize. Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff. You guys know who he is? Let's see something about you might not know. A lawyer, U.S. Republican from California. No, U.S. representative from California. He's a Democrat, the Democratic Party. Adam Schiff. Whether you like him or not, I don't know much about him. I don't care for the guy. But get this, folks. Here's something to make your day. Adam Schiff visited Epstein's Island 78 times, this piece of garbage. 78 times on Epstein's Island. Democratic Party, Adam Schiff. Lawyer, U.S. representative for the state of California. Piece of shit is right, Herbie. 75 times on that island. Probably right next to Clinton and whoever else was on that island. Piece of shit is right. 70. You have to look at the New York Post, Herbie. You might want to check that out, buddy. 78 times. Mary, how you doing? Well, I hope you guys are doing well. Whites are culturally operating so they can tell others how they feel when confessing. Yeah, exactly. We always can tell how we're all feeling. It's a crazy world we live in. Stormy will lose. Yeah, they're just destroying. That guy? Yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke there, Dennis. We're on the same page there, buddy. All right, we got some birthdays in the house. We got a lot of birthdays. So let's get some right here, folks, for Monday. Well, actually, with this past weekend, because since Friday to Monday, birthdays for Monday, May 20th. Ving Rhames, great actor, 65 years old. Danny Bonaducci, remember Danny Partridge, 64 years old. Irving Berlin would have been 136 years old. Bret Michaels of Poison turned 61 years old. My good buddy Dave Stone, the great up in heaven now. I'm sure you and Steve are up in heaven having a good time. We miss you both very much. Happy birthday up in heaven to the grape. Absolutely. Yvonne Craig played Batgirl, celebrated her birthday this weekend. Janet Jackson, 58 years old. Dennis Hopper, great actor too. Dennis Trejo always plays a bad guy, motorcycle guy, 80 years old. I always liked him. Bob Saget, if he was alive, he's celebrating a birthday. Bill Paxton, if he was alive, another great actor. Jordan Knight from New Kids on the Block turns 53 years old. Chicago saxophone player John Grande celebrating a birthday. John played with our band for a while, plays with Nick Hodges sometimes, with Rick Lindy. The great John Grande celebrating a birthday. I want to say happy birthday to Andy and Mike from Mojo's Jukebox. I hope you guys, my rock band, hope you guys had a great birthday this weekend. I already mentioned Bob Saget. Yeah. Craig Ferguson. I used to love Craig for late night talk show. I always liked him, telling like it is. He had a funny sense of humor. Nancy Wilson from Heart turned 70 years old. My good buddy Donnie Biaggi out of New York City, Connecticut. Donnie, was great seeing you, buddy. Again, thank you for the John Starks signed cigars. John Starks, number 3, one of the best New York Knicks ever, right there. Thank you, and also thank you, Donnie, for this from the scoreboard from New York Yankee game. Thank you so much, brother. What a great, you are a great friend, my friend. Great friend. What else we got here? Also, we want to say happy birthday to Vicky Onesti, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, Vicky Onesti, the sister of Ron and Rich Onesti. Vicky, I hope you have an incredible birthday you had. Olivia Harrison, the widow of the late, great George Harrison's wife, widow, celebrates her birthday as well. And, of course, my good buddy Ronnie B. Elvis, celebrating the birthday, everybody. All right, guys. I hope you guys, there's Eric. How you got here in Illinois? Visit. Hope to see you at Prime Friday. Well, Mary, I hope to see you too, guys. It's coming to the end of the hour. Busy gig, busy week coming up, folks. Let's not forget we'll be at Little Pop's New York style pizza this Wednesday. I want to thank my buddy Lenny Rago for that, and Mike and his staff doing a great job. And you know what, folks? That's where you can find real style New York pizza. The whole place is all decorated in New York stuff. Yankees, Knicks, Mets. It's very cool. Great food, great place. We'll be there this Wednesday. Little Pop's New York style pizzeria, 6 o'clock. Now, we were supposed to be outside, but it looks like it's going to be a little cooler and rain, so we'll be inside. 6 o'clock Wednesday. Thursday, we'll be at Positano's in Oak Brook. Me and Jerry Jams and Lisa P. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Double T, Tony Toto. Saturday, we'll be at Taverna on Division with Double T in Melrose Park. Outside on the patio, it's going to be beautiful. And Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, this Sunday at the Thirsty Parrot, Lake Como, 1 to 5 with the main event band. It's going to be a lot of fun. 2 shows. Then I have a private show for the Gulo International Party, my good friend Mario's party, later on that evening on that Sunday. Guys, don't forget, this Thursday, last chance for you guys to win a brand new Weber Series 210 with all the good accessories. You got to get that raffle ticket, right? Go to the Norwich Ace Hardware. We'll be live. Me and Laura there live, and all the money goes to the Almost Home Foundation. Again, you could just go to the store itself to buy raffle tickets, a $5 raffle ticket, or you could actually come that day, this Thursday, and purchase as many raffle tickets as you want, because at the end of the hour, we're going to give away a chance for the winner. All the money we're going to raise is going to go to the Almost Home Foundation. That's right, Johnny. Grill your ace off with Ace Hardware. That's right. So, guys, have a great weekend. Please enjoy yourself. But don't forget to go to Ace Hardware, buy local, shop local. They got some great deals going on. And don't forget to download the Ace Rewards app. Easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. And Thursday will be at the Norwich location, 708-456-6800. And a chance for you guys to win a Weber Series grill. And remember, you don't have to be there to win, but you are responsible to pick up the grill if you win live remote this Thursday. Guys, you guys have a great. We'll be back tomorrow with Carol Brandolino for Twisted Tuesday. And you guys, you have an incredible day. Remember, buy local, shop local, support local establishments and live entertainment. Very, very important. The great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. I love you all very much. And our grandson, Callan, we love you. Nina and Eric, we love you. Guys, have a great one. Nick Sahajas, the piano man, take us out. Happy Monday, everybody. Bye-bye.
Oh, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.